Alright. Oh god, train wreck. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm gonna keep probably reloads coming. I just noticed there's a critter in that water tank. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna let this load in for a second. Let's figure out what the plan is. Oxygen's doing okay. How are we doing on organic? We got a bunch of slime. Actually, hold on. I want to get this open. Yeah, so we're getting more resources here. So that's probably good. Oh, is it bedtime? It's probably bedtime. See, is there really anything left for me to do in this area? We still need some science. Can I set this so it's got like a slightly higher priority? Yeah. We should also... Let's make, just gonna make a second outhouse. Like here-ish. Just so we have it. Cause yeah, we're gonna have another outhouse here. These guys are working on this. I don't entirely know what the plan is beyond this. Unfortunately, we can't continue this down immediately. It'd be nice if I could actually hook this up to the... It'd be nice if we could hook this up to the appropriate section, but it doesn't matter too much. See, was this the group of Wander memes? Yep, this is... Apparently Wander memes is the, best way to do this. Which is kind of goofy. Okay, so pretty much... Pretty soon we'll have the, let's see. Pretty soon we'll have all the mesh tiles installed here. Not that they really matter, but we've got so many resources, there's not really a whole lot of reason not to. Let's see. So food is growing. We've got a mostly stupid amount of food. I guess I can enable this now. I'll just switch to lice loaves for the time being. They're fairly efficient use of resources. And this way we'll boost our food back up, especially because rotting isn't much of an issue. In the grand scheme of things. Oh right, I was going to turn on some music, because this game's music was starting to get on my nerves. Then again, OC Remix can kind of be neither here nor there as well, but whatever. Oh hey, the dancing dirt bits are nope, there they are. Just had to wait for them to show up. I love the fact that the barf purifies after a certain point. Is the yellow good or bad? You mean like the yellow gases and water and liquid and stuff? Normally for people it would be bad. For me, it's good. Yeah, so we're gonna have to start expanding upwards next. I don't want to spend too much time doing it. I don't really want to exhaust my pressure, so we're probably gonna want a series of airlocks, but I'm not even sure if that's like a... I don't even know if that's a good idea. Well, we'll find out. Let's sweep these with an air 8 priority. Get them out of there. Just get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see. What else have we got? Might as well get some tiles across so we can finish some of these. Get them taken care of too. Oh yeah. Work on the mesh tile here, because eventually if I can replace this part with mesh tile, this with mesh tile, this with mesh tile, and then we clear this out a little bit, we don't have to worry about the bedroom being full of puke water. Not that it actually is currently full of puke water either, but still. Okay, seriously. Are we just... We're just not doing OC Remix tonight. Let's see if the website works. Nope, it's just dongled. Alright, well I guess I'll just turn the music back on. I don't know. But yeah, the yellow liquid and air is contaminated. It's just currently the game doesn't care. Like the game does not change for contamination. People can still breathe contaminated air. They can still, they can't really use contaminated water, and it makes them unhappy to walk through it. But all of my characters are stress vomiters. Why did he piss himself? I don't know, whatever. Can we seriously not do any research? Yeah, I've noticed the whole research thing has been kind of weird and broken and whatever. But yeah, we, At this point, it's a colony of insane people that live in their own vomit and filth. And that's fine. That's actually perfectly fine with them. Yeah, they're stress vomiters. They're out of their minds, and that's okay. Yeah, one of the neat things is, I want to say this contaminated oxygen is actually like, I want to say the contaminated oxygen is actually being replenished. But like, I could be wrong on this. It's hard to say. Yeah, whenever they make that noise, they're having problems. Yeah, I want to say the liquid level is actually raising in here. I could be wrong on it, but I think it is. Oh. Yeah, we should probably flick this back on. We're starting to get carbon dioxide again. Yeah, I've got the base set up, so we actually have fairly minimal. Let's see. Do I have delivery turned off again? I do have delivery turned off again. We should probably prioritize that for a moment so we can get some breathable air. Just describe college. A group of insane people who live in their own vomit and filth. But yes, these people are living in their own filth. It's... Oh, so maybe that's why we're not doing science, because we weren't getting any deliveries. But yeah, all of the bottled water that they're grabbing right now used to be their vomit. That has now been, somehow purified through pure nonsense. And I don't know. It just purifies itself randomly. But it works out. Yeah, they're vomiting left and right, too. Oh, that's okay. I'll set this up a little bit. Let me see. So now we're back up to breathable levels. The carbon dioxide should be clearing out pretty quick. We still got a ton of contaminated air? But like, whatever. But yeah, if you notice, we've got like a butt ton of contaminated oxygen kind of just hanging out around here. Maybe I should put a purifier somewhere. Maybe several somewheres. Here. Let's get an air deodorizer. Can I get one, like, here? I don't entirely know where it goes. We'll get 2 of them. But this way we can move it around and deal with it. Yeah, I want to say this is actually filling up. Eventually I'll have to start purifying some of the water to just move it back up here, because the, since the characters keep grabbing the bottled water. How much bottled water do you need? Apparently there's 75 kilograms. Hey, we're finally doing science again. I haven't seen anybody do that for ages. Okay. Yeah, the other thing we might want to do is start maybe sealing off some of these side chambers, but that's not really that necessary. Okay. I'm gonna make it so only Horse does deliveries for a little while, so the rest of these guys actually, you know, do other things with themselves. Deliveries are important, but actually getting tasks done is nice. Okay, seriously, what is up with the music in this game? There it comes back. I'm really confused about that. Is it one of those where, like, the music only runs when I'm, like, threatening to turn it back off again? Yeah, what is this? The music goes away the moment I get out of the options. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to turn on my own music because... Pff, no, now... Yeah, it only plays when it's paused. What? Alright, yeah, get out of here, you weird, dumb, broken soundtrack. I like the idea of you, but... Alright. Do I still have my Mega Man playlists? I have, like, some of them. I don't have my old Mega playlist, which kind of sucks. We'll just listen to... We're just gonna listen to Mega Man music right now. Because I like Mega Man music. I don't know. Better than nothing. Okay, so what are you guys up to? You're just sweeping? Yeah. 600 kilograms at a time. Alright, let's take a look at the, Gotta figure out. Okay, there we go. Let's figure out, do we want any of these people? The answer is no, they're all destructive. Yeah, the only reason why this whole system even works is because, oh, this is actually, like, way louder than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, but the only reason why any of this works is because I've got this, like, kind of dumb setup where all of these guys will only vomit, and because they vomit instead of being destructive or anything like that, it means they will never, ever, they will never break anything. None of my machines will break down or anything like that, so we don't end up with this weird, awkward, I'm gonna say a broken system, but like, the last couple times we've always had one person that breaks stuff, and I was like, ah, it'll be okay, they won't get stressed out that fast, and then they get stressed out and then everything's broken forever. This time around it's just like, well, what if we just do other things? You know, what if we have it so, they only vomit? And it turns out, yeah, we're living in our own filth, but surprisingly, it's not actually a big deal. Surprisingly functional. Alright, let's take a look at this. So I can flick this off. There's still carbon dioxide in the area, but there's not that many. There's not that much, and I don't feel like turning it on unless we absolutely need to. I like it how I like tried to decorate around here, and then eventually it's just like, well, this is moot. Take a look at temperatures. So this bedroom is actually pretty warm. We might actually start running into food issues pretty quick here. Because I've never actually looked into temp management. Oh! We got fine dining. I guess let's go all the way up to insulation. That'll solve the problem. What do you mean no research selected? Oh, it's because... Okay, there we go. Oh, that'll be fine. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to figure out how to start, or we're gonna have to figure out how to start pumping some of the temperature out of this place. Because it's been slowly increasing in ambient temperature. Which is mildly inconvenient. And fresh water. Okay, dig this out. And... Build a ladder there. We also need to dig that one out. Okay, yeah, let's let them... I'm just gonna kind of let them do whatever they want for a little while. We've got a bunch of slime. Ah, deuces. Is that horse? That's horse doing his thing again. And I'm gonna turn off deliveries. Deliveries are how characters lose their minds. And they're picking up, like... hundreds of kilograms of stuff, which is actually super handy. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a long walk. What I might actually do is put a storage container nearby before we go on another, like, major digging track. I don't entirely know what I want to describe it as, but, like, before we venture out too far. But it'll have to be for later. Okay, seriously. These are full. Yeah? No, they're not quite full. I was about to get kind of frumpled because they were, they're on the bikes too long. The answer is no, the bikes, I guess, needed some dealing. Okay, are we almost done? We're almost done with here. Now, the other thing we could actually do is actually drop this a little bit more, but I kind of don't want to do that. Okay, so horse is just sweeping up everything. It'll take a little while, though. They're working on cooking. Unfortunately, they're grabbing all of the bottled water from the barf. Which is kind of mildly inconvenient, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, we still have, like, all these resources, too. I probably shouldn't have told them to sweep. It's just they were going, like, way out of the way. And that wasn't so great. Like, they were running all the way down here to grab some of this stuff. And if we could actually, like, grab it all and not have it sitting around, that's probably for the best. By the way, I wanted to take a look. Okay, so the hydrogen is totally locked in here. So that's good. Chlorine. I wish there was a more obvious difference between chlorine and contaminated gas. Like a skull or something. Because, yeah, you definitely don't want chlorine gas. Okay. So I'd like them to start working on stuff. They've finished this off. Except for you. Spending a lot of time on those bikes. Spending a lot of time micro-mushing, too. Which I guess isn't so bad, but it'd be nice if they were a little bit quicker. Let's see. So this will solve that problem. They'll keep planting. Yeah, I want people to start working on pushing that up and maybe getting the science done. Alright, now we can turn deliveries back on. Yeah, because unfortunately the biodistillers take way too long. Like, it'd be nice if you could change it so it's like, if you could almost set it so that they'd only deliver things past a certain point. That'd be nice, actually. Yeah, he's doing it again. Just single grams of algae at a time. Okay, I'm gonna turn off sweeping. Sweeping is how people go nutso too. So, there, now we should actually start getting some stuff done. Yeah, deliveries and sweeping are how we run into weird, dumb issues. Alright, I'll have to turn them back on for a moment so we can get those air filters running. Okay, there we go. Now they're done with that. Alright, I'm just gonna turn off sweeping, I guess. We can leave the deliveries on for a moment. Did we get that? No. Okay. Well, that'll start converting some of this gas into fresh. Not that it really matters, but still. They're still sweeping. Let's turn off deliveries, period. And let's cancel that, actually. Maybe that's part of the reason why they're picking it up. Okay. So we want to dig up as well. Because, yeah, what we want to do is drop all this water down in here. I don't feel like purifying my water, seeing as we're barely running through any of it. But we might as well replenish our stocks instead of, you know, trying to harm. Yeah, this actually might be going up in quantity. So at some point, yeah, we will actually do, Oh. Yeah, that's the issue. Lack of breathable oxygen up there. I might pump a little bit of oxygen in at some point, but I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. We'll see. Okay. There's the oxygen down there. It's breathable. Resources low, algae. So these are still running. We just gotta... We just gotta get the actual algae from it. Unfortunately, these things run at the speed of slow, so it's kind of an issue. Well, I can work on getting a little bit more. Okay. Is he gonna come up here for bottled water, or is he actually gonna start digging? Okay, cool. Yeah, because we can get this, and then this will also give us access to a bunch of this here. I'm gonna put a tile there. as well. Let's prioritize this one. Because what I can do is once this is over and drained, we can grab all the algae from up in this area. Okay, and that'll give us some more fresh water. Unfortunately, they only work for like a moment before they just like give up and do other things. Like, it's so inefficient. That's one thing I really don't dig about this game. Is it's very... honestly, almost horrifyingly slow in a way. Okay, let's check details. So is this just a bunch of algae sitting on the ground? Yeah, just like small kilogram quantities of algae. It's rough. I might actually get another biodistiller, come to think of it. Let's see if I can get another one. Anywhere. Because, yeah, we can't put it there. Because I'm paying attention. I guess we could dig up the... let's deconstruct the coal generator. I'm just gonna get another biodistiller. Let's see. Anything about you? No. Like, even if they were good, they're not useful for me. But yeah, we'll just move the coal generator down one. On level with otherwise. Because, yeah, we're... okay, suddenly we have a lot of algae. Oh, it's because we finally dug that out. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, so let's get the refinement. Let's get the other biodistiller in here. And it should more or less just immediately connect. And let's toss a coal generator in here. Because they should be relying on the coal generator to some degree, but I think we're totally out of coal. No, we're not. I don't know why nobody's using the coal, honestly. But that's okay. Anyway, so this'll speed up our algae production. And hopefully that'll mean we won't have to do like infinite deliveries anymore. Alright, so the water's slowly starting to burn out here. Doesn't drip fast, but that's okay. Alright, so the next trick is... same deal. I guess I should probably get a ladder up in here. Don't know, what? Ladder. Ladder. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get the coal generator. If we're lucky, they'll actually do the, they'll actually fill the coal generator, because with 6,000 kilograms of coal sitting around in my inventory, there's not really a whole lot of reason why I shouldn't have it running. I guess the main issue is deliveries. I'm gonna let everybody do everything except for deliver. I'll leave both on both. Here's a question. Are they all considered runners at this point? Yeah, it's because their athletic skill is insane. Because they've been running constantly this entire time. Should actually probably come through and sweep up this garbage pretty quick. Yeah, it's filling up down here. That's cool. Yeah, so if we're lucky, we can actually make that sustainable. The biggest issue is there's no proper way. There's no easy way for me to make oxygen here. Probably. Anybody ever gonna connect this thing? Because, like, I'm pretty down for having a coal generator instead of having you guys do the bikes, but I guess they don't care? I do not have 6 megagrams of coal. No, I'm fairly certain 6,207 kilograms. That's 6 megagrams. I think it's megagrams or whatever. I got a lot of coal. Let's see, why not have a box for coal? I mean, it's right here. Oh, where is my coal? Wait, what? Where's my coal? None of it's actually been picked up or used or anything like that. Yeah, so I've got all that coal, but nobody's using it. Alright, this is my favorite part of things. And yeah, we also have, like, dick all and nothing for algae. Like, we are probably going to run out of air, if only because these things run really slowly. Well, that's okay. So this really isn't dripping anymore. So I'm gonna dig these out just so we have them. Who's idle? Why are you idle? What's your problem? Oh, that was interesting. I don't know what his plan was. But it wasn't whatever that... I don't know. I don't understand any of what's going on sometimes in this game. Oh, that's okay. It'd be nice if you could actually have, like, a functional drainage system in this game. That'd be appreciated. It'd also be really appreciated if I could do some things. I don't know. Anyway, sweep. Sweep these up. Let's see. Let's see, do we have sweep on? Let's turn sweep back on. Maybe they can go get some of this coal. I don't know. I want to say they're getting really confused by this base layout, which is nonsense. At least we're slowly building up the amount of algae we have, but unfortunately we burned through that in like a second, which sucks. But at least we're managing to keep our oxygen levels. Never mind, holy crap. There's like no oxygen in here. Okay. Yeah, this might actually be pretty dang close to, endgame for us to some degree. Because even with the, 3 biodistillers running hot, we just don't have a whole lot of air, and the problem is we're only moving, smidges of algae at a time. Which is really rough. Okay, there we go. That should fix the problem. But yeah, we're only moving like a kilogram of algae at a time. Like, I hope the number one things they, I hope one of the things they get sooner than later. I really wish I could actually directly tell somebody, fill this like now, as opposed to whatever. What color is oxygen? It's like over here. Yeah, we're already out of algae. Okay, I'm gonna cancel these sweep tasks, because they're getting confused. We desperately need to... to get some algae in here, because our production just isn't high enough. I don't know... Like... How much stored... battery power. Yeah, I mean, we're good there. I'm going to turn you off for the time being. There we go. I want to see if this is navigatable. It should be. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is we just barely have enough oxygen because of these, like, single grams of algae at a time, which is annoying. Here, I'm gonna start turning off some of these because these guys are starting to behave really weird. Yeah, deliveries, I think, are the biggest issue with this game. Deliveries and sweeping, like, they can't figure out how to move, like, proper amounts of, resources in, like, reasonable manners. And so they're just moving a kilo of algae at a time. And, like, this thing requires way more algae than otherwise. Like, oh God, I don't even remember how much it's supposed to require necessarily, but still. Okay, there's some algae. I'm just gonna have to go on a farming spree. At least we got a whole bunch of it right there. Okay. I'll probably put some tile on. Is there an easy way to reach any of this? Not really. Oh wait, these are... Oh, shoot. I built a bunch of the wrong thing. Okay, let's try this. There we go. What are you guys even up to? The bike. Yeah, if somebody would actually fill the coal generator, we'd be great, but no. Alright, okay, get up here, you dingle nuts. We need you to do other things than the bike machines. Bike machines are fine, but still. I really hate it when people show up to this stream and they haven't, like, paid attention to how my base works and I knew I should perform and they're telling me to clean up my vomit. No, mopping is actually, like, one of the worst things you could possibly do right now. Okay, so the air's starting to get a little bit shitty around here. Alright, let's flip this on. And let's flip this on. That'll help with our fresh air issues to some degree. Because, yeah, we've got a bunch of carbon dioxide rolling around in a bit of contaminated air. Okay, but yeah, if we can get up here and start clearing out this algae... Yeah, it's actually working. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, let's deconstruct this. We're gonna need some more space down here. Same thing with this stuff. Alright, you need to go away. We don't need this. But yes, I don't know, I've got a perfect system here and it's mildly frustrating from my perspective when somebody shows up and it's like, you need to mop and clean up and your guys are way too stressed. And it's like, no. You don't get it. This is intentional. This is very much how this run's supposed to work. Because the alternative sucks. The alternative is losing. And I don't feel like being a loser today. Alright, so this will give me the ladders. This should bring some of the water together. What I'm probably going to do is try and, like, unify it here. See if we can dig this out a little bit. Because ideally, I'd like to start digging this out and then clean it and whatever. What's the goop at the bottom? Oh, you mean this or this? This is puke. Contaminated water kind of across the board. Okay, how's the air looking around here? It's breathable, but then again, we did just get a huge influx of new algae. I'm shooting for day 75 if I can make it. We've got 18 days to make it there. We've made it, what, 10 days so far this session? We've been for a while. We've been going for a while. We could figure out how to try and do electrolysis at some point, but electrolysis kind of didn't work great last time we tried it. What's happening to this water? Man, I don't know.